Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we are taking on video, and today we are taking on stage 10 of the Intensifying Fights event. So this is supposed to be against the Kuroda Body and Mind Bubbas, right? The Trunks, the baby, all of that. So there are a few missions here. One is to beat it, one is to get the quote-unquote secret character of the event, which is going to be to fight Super Baby 1. And then the other here is to use a full team of Kuroda Body and Mind. So, or at least 6 of them, right? So friends do not count. So if you wanted to, you could run 6 Kuroda Body and Mind on your team, and then you could have the friend character be something different if you wanted. There's typically a gimmick to these, right? These are like gimmicky, a little bit fights to try to get the, I call it the quote-unquote the secret character. Because usually, like, you'll start in phase 1, you'll fight whoever. I think in this case it's Trunks possessed, and then the normal route will take you to fight the possessed Saiyan brothers, right? Gohan and Goten, where the secret character, by fulfilling a certain condition, will let you fight Super Baby 1, which is what we need to do in order to actually beat that mission. So looking in the actual event details will give you usually some kind of hint as to what to do to try to get that character to show up. So for here, for stage 10, let's see. So the effective category is Kuroda Body and Mind. So that fits with the mission that we're going to do here. The factor that does decide which opponent you will face is whether you have cleared phase 1 within 6 charges. Now, I don't know whether that means if you beat it really fast, Baby shows up, or if it means if you beat it really slow, Baby shows up. But I guess we're gonna find out. So let's go ahead. We'll click into the event here, and we'll go ahead and use our Kuroda Body and Mind team. So obviously we're gonna have the new Baby, we have the new LR, the Gohan Goten, or Gohan Goten, I was gonna say Gohan Goten and Trunks, but it's just Gohan and Goten, and then the rest of the possessed Saiyans here. So let's jump in and let's see what we need to do actually to beat Baby here, or to find, actually, I guess, get Baby to show up here. Okay, so we're loaded in here into the event. Now, all right, so it does look like it is Trunks to start off. Now, like I said, there is that condition that will let us either fight the possessed Gohan and Goten, or we'll be able to get Baby. Now, hopefully it is to defeat him fast, because if it's to defeat him slow, that is a much more, I call that much more difficult, I think, to do than to try to beat him fast, because at that point you have to like really think about slowing down, and sometimes that's really hard with some of these characters that you get and some of these teams you bring in here. Yeah, he's super right away. Good luck hitting them on their first turn, bud. Let's see. Maybe we don't do that much damage. We'll see. No, I lied. We do a lot of damage. With the non-damage heavy character, we do a lot of damage, so we will definitely tell. Well, I mean, I could see where this would be, you know, seeing how that health bar kind of goes down there, I could see where this is a beat within 6 to get the Baby to come out. I could see it. I could see it. Now, right now, I mean, 6 charges is 2 turns. We're 100% going to hit that. We've already got him down pretty far here. Yeah, we got him down to his last health bar here within the first turn. So we're definitely going to knock him out completely here in the next turn. Now, the only thing we'd hope for is that this does give us Super Baby, and I assume it would by the way that the bar's moving. Now, if it was to take longer than 6 charges, then, I mean, I guess I could see that too by how slow the bar moves, but there we go. Let's see. Is Baby gonna finish him off? No. Maybe. No. It's fine, whatever. Trunks will finish him. He's still dead here within the first 2 turns, within 6 charges. So let's see, is that the condition? There's Baby. Yep, so that is it. You do need to beat him within the first 2 turns in order to get Super Baby to appear. Really not that hard, right? That team is very good. You could come in here with any other team you wanted to as well, and I'm sure it's just as easy. So let's do this. We actually have their active. I mean, we don't have to use it. It probably, I mean, doesn't really matter to use it. But would it be more fun to use it? Maybe. Nah, we can wait. We can wait. We can wait. We'll hold off. We'll hold off on the fun with him for a little bit, and we'll do this. Okay, now, typically this secret character, right, is... And of course, they didn't dodge the first hit, too. Now, typically the secret character is a little bit tougher, right? So if you're fighting the first character, and then you go into the second phase character, they're typically very simple, very easy to get through. The second one, or the secret one here, is typically a little bit harder. So I imagine this team's still going to be just fine. I don't think we're really going to have that much trouble. He said famous last words. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how... Okay, good. I was hoping that the super was coming in at them and they'd be able to dodge it. Now, one thing you can do with this one, too, if you do have the new LR, right, the possessed Gohan and Goten, you could run them as a double lead, and then you've got full, like, dodge coverage for slot 1, really. Just running both of them on opposite rotations, right? I think that's kind of one of the ways you could run this if you didn't want to do double baby. You could definitely do double of the possessed brothers. Overall, though, I think Baby is the better character, and obviously he's got the better leader skill for this entire team, because it just gives a whole, like, 220 instead of just 200. Okay, now... Okay, so he's supering right there. What we can do, we'll do this. We'll grab all those. Do that, and then we'll do that. And I think we should be fine. Baby's got really good, like, dodge chance here, especially on his first turn as Super Baby 2. So I think we'll be okay to dodge the super. And I think even if he supered us, I think we'd still be fine. Yeah, he dodged it anyway. It's fine. Yeah, and then we're going to go Super Baby 2 in the next turn. Then we're going to come back. If we come back to this turn, you know, we'll have the Great Ape. We're going to do all that stuff, dude. It's going to be pretty much game over once we get, like... through these next couple turns. There's so much stuff we have that it's just gonna be very hard to take us out unless he, like, really just demolishes one of these extra Saiyans here. Okay, Trunks is dodging everything, so that's good. Yep, so now the other baby is gonna turn to Super Baby 2. Dude, I do enjoy the intensifying fight stages. I do think this is very cool. I'm glad that they came back, because right when they first released this, they put out like a couple stages and then they didn't really revisit it for a long time, it felt like. So for them to, like, be constantly updating these stages more and more now makes me very happy. Like, I do like to see this. I think what we're gonna do here, we are gonna use their active, and I think it'd be more fun if we got to see it. So let's do this.
Give up now. That wimpy power of yours won't be enough to catch us.
Yeah, we're just too fast. You can't touch us.
All right. We'll do that because it doesn't really matter what you guys are doing because you're going to dodge everything. That super's coming in up front. We'll do that. Yep, and they are going to 100% chance dodge with their active skill up. They get that 30% additional attack. They're effective against all types. So they are going to be looking good on this turn here. Good, those crits are going to help us out a lot. This is a character that, like, they have so much dodge built in to their kit already that you really don't need to give them more dodge, but giving them crit might actually go a really long way because their attacks don't hit that hard. So with them already having all the dodge that they need, with them having, you know, some additionals already built into their passives, if you go full crit with them, I think you're pretty much on a good track. Nice, yeah, Baby's just tearing through. Baby is tearing through Baby. He's hitting himself very hard. All right, now we just need Goten to dodge back here. There you go. All right, and I mean, this is pretty much, I mean, game, right? We'll go ahead and go into the Great Ape here.
Lord Baby, this is the Flux Wave Amplifier. Right now!
Very nice. All right, let's do miss. We'll do this, and then we'll do this. Now we do get the Great Ape for 2 turns, right? So I don't like to throw the active out right away. I like to do the first turn, just letting him do his attacks. There's really nothing like to that. It's just, I just let him just kind of do it, right? It's not like he's raising his attack. It's not like he's making the active stronger. Nothing you do makes it stronger or better. It's just the way I prefer to do the Great Ape here, right? Do some damage here, and then throughout the active, see kind of where we're at, and then just do the last little attacks. Now this does help us too, because now that Baby has Super the Great Ape, that should cancel out his Super when we return to normal, right? Because we are technically still in the same turn.
Suppose everything. I'll vaporize you to nothingness. Revenge Deathball! Final!
Oh yeah, see, that hit, and that hit really hard, and now Baby is just gonna finish him. Great Ape Baby is now gonna finish off Super Baby 1 here very quickly with these couple attacks here, and that's basically gonna clear up the stage. That's gonna be done. That should be all the missions, right? Because there's only the 3 missions for the stage. Just to beat it with the full Corroded Body and Mind team, and to get to this point where you are fighting Super Baby 1, which we have done. So the only other thing we could really do here is go back and try to fight the Possessed Saiyans, but I mean, I really don't want to, because it's not part of the missions, and it really doesn't matter to me. So, you know, if you guys want to see them, you can just try to stall out that first phase. But it's, I mean, it's really not that. You don't clear any missions for it. You don't get anything from it. It's just a different opponent, and that's really it. The goal here is to try to get the secret character to appear and to try to get those missions done. So, yep, let's go in here. There you go. All 3 missions are complete. So we'll go ahead and pick up our stones. There you go. 15 stones, nice and easy. 1 quick run, and we are done. If you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on stage 10 of the Intensifying fights yet. Were you guys able to fight Baby, or did you guys get stuck fighting the possessed Gohan and Goten? Let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you!